And in life, when people face the reality, when people face the reality, facing the reality is when those hardship situation come in your life, is when difficult times come in your life, is when now you are facing challenges and problems, whether you are in is a situation of losing someone in the community, whether it's a situation of losing their loved ones, whether it's a situation of losing parent, whether it's a situation of losing someone close to you, whether it's a situation where you get um, disappointed, whether it's a situation of which someone had an accident, whether it's a situation of some parent maybe getting a divorce or something like that. That is a real situation of tough times. When those times come, you must know that this is the time of challenge. That's where you will face life. That's where you will face the reality. One thing I have tell myself is that in this world, in this life, I want to be the best vision of myself. I want to be the best vision of myself. And being the best vision of myself is me allowing myself to be the person of which I am born to be. Is me allowing God's play role in my life. Is me not allowing distraction and talkative manner of which they come through. Is me not allowing the challenges of life of which they come through my life. Is the situation of which I don't allow anyone in my side to tell me that I'm a failure. Is a situation of which I allow the failures to be the breakthrough of my life. Is the situation of which I don't allow myself to be defined by the situation and the challenges that I'm going through. I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't know whether someone is understanding or is linking or is connecting to what I'm saying for now. Me in life, no one can hook me up. No one can lie to me. I know this life. I've been in this world for many years. I've been in this world for many years. I've lived my life in my youngest, when I was 13 years old, I was live like a 20-year-old. When I'm 20, I live like a 45-year-old. When I'm 45, I live like I'm 60 years old. That's my life. That's how my life I'm living. So I see bigger things that they are coming. I see bigger things. I see bigger vision. I see bigger problems. Before they come to my life, I already know that what I'm gonna face and how I'm gonna solve it and how I'm gonna go through those challenges. Because it's my life. I allow myself to be that person of which I'm born for. I didn't disagree with the universe. I didn't disagree with how God wants me and my ancestors want me how to live. I didn't disagree with that. I allow myself to live the life that I'm born for, not the life of which I see on social media, not the life of which I see on other people's lifestyle. I'm inspired by inspiration of my life that I'm living. I'm not inspired by someone else's life because I'm not comparing my life to someone else's life. That's the life I'm living now. And that's the future that I'm going to live. And then the future that I'm creating in my mind, in my heart, before I will create it in action and in a situation of well kindness. You understand what I'm saying? That's the life I'm living. I'm grateful that I live this kind of life because maybe I have died many years ago. Maybe I will have maybe injured. Maybe I'll have maybe accident. Maybe I'm grateful for this life I'm living because if God didn't bring challenges in my life, if God didn't put those mountains, those bigger mountains in my life, maybe I should not be in this world. But I'm grateful that God put these challenges in my life. I don't blame anyone for my mistakes. I don't point anyone with my finger for my mistakes. The only person that I'm looking for who put those challenges in my life is God. But not to harm me, but to protect me. Because I think God favors me than He favors a lot of people. I think I'm the one of the favorite person in God's life. And I have that feeling that God loves me more than I think that God loves me. He shows His love. He shows His love when I was young. He shows His love when I was growing. He shows His love even now. I'm protected by God. After all these challenges, after all these hardships, after all the things that I'm facing in life, after all these things that I face in life, after all people coming to you, you know, talk about you, people gossiping about you, people buried you, like people will bury you and say this person will not be successful in life. Like they bury you and they put a concrete, but I rise through the concrete. I rise through the concrete. And today I'm a giant. For me to be that giant is because of the hardships and the challenges that I face each and every time. It's not because of something. I believe that God has put us in this world to do bigger things. And I also allow myself and the universe to show me the greatness of this world, to show me the bigger, to show me the beauty, to show me the riches of this world. And let us not forget the humility of human being is very important. The humility. You know, today, in these ages where we are living, in these ages where we are living now, we are living in an age of which people care for themselves. We are living in an age of which people have too much pride. We are living in an age where people they compare their life with other people's life. We are living in an age where people they are scared of each other. We are living in an age where everyone want to be want to be shown, want to show off that he can, she can, things like that. We are living in a very horrible era of which we are not aware, but that is not a norm. It's not normal to live a life like that as black people, as black culture people, you know. Black people, we are very welcoming people, humanity people, but those things, hey, we have lost them. We have lost those things. It's because of the modern days that we are living. We are adapting too much. We are adapting too much lifestyle, living. You know, we are adapting too much. People they care too much about money. People they are no longer giving a damn about someone that she or he is in trouble. People they are not backing up each other. Some people they are not backing up each other. We go back to the 90s, to the 80s, you know, you will find that a man can support his family alone as a breadwinner. His family alone as a breadwinner. But today, we are living in an era where each and every family is looking for his or her child, is supporting his or her child. But in that time, you will find one person working for her sister's children, her mother children, as a son supporting all the family. But today, each and everyone is looking for him or herself to do all these things. Now when you watch me on this channel, when you watch all my product, I'm not talking a soft, I'm talking sensitive topics. I'm talking sensitive topics. I'm not touching the soft topics. I'm talking the real truth, the topics that are real. I'm not talking about little things. So today, as we are living in a horrible era. We can live a better life in this world, but we cannot change those who cannot be changed. We are living in a South Africa where today people who are successful and rich they isolate themselves from the poor, of the poorest. We are living in a community today where a successful person go to the run to the rural area, go to the developed area, to live there and leave the poor area. Buy expensive car, buy expensive clothes, buy expensive watches, buy expensive whiskey, live expensive life, while hundreds of people are suffering. That's why we see all these political leaders are for themselves and their family. Family, I'm not talking about a broad family. I'm talking about her children or his children. I'm not talking about broad family. We are living in an era where you find one surname is very abroad, but one or two of those surnames, you find that there are two people successful in that family. And the rest of the family, they are poor of the poorest among the poor. We are living in an era where you find that the rich people, they oppress the poor, they oppress the weak ones. What have gone wrong, Africans? What have gone wrong, Africans, to live life like we are animals? We are living in rural and villages, in cities and towns, in, in ghettos, where you find that the unemployment is high, where you find that the unemployment is high in a way that is very scareful. Crime is high, people are killing. Re jana sensa rena re le batho. We are living in a world, in a South Africa, where one person that is not working, they look him like a criminal, they look him like a rapist, they look him like one who can make crimes. They judge him, they everything mistaken. He is dangerous, that person. We are living in a horrible era at this age that we are living. We are living in an era where men are trying to be women, because women are the most people now are getting support from the society, from the politics and the government. We are living in an era where men are the most depressed people in this South Africa, in this world we are living in. We are living in an age where a man that has no money, he is not working, is not enough man. Now I'm confident, I'm not working, I'm doing things for myself. But you won't find myself doubting myself that I'm a man, because I'm not trying to please anyone the way I was born. I was born to be this way. I was born to be a man. I was not born to impress people. I appreciate my nature the way I am. And I know that I am a man after God. I know that God is a man himself. And then the first person to be in this world is man, even though men are facing difficulties. Not only women are facing difficulties, not only women are being abused, not only women are being raped, not only women are being killed. Let us not put a certain gender on a threshold where we say this kind of gender is not right. Let us not put that in that a way. Women today are the most people who oppress and then have a mental issue for men. Now I'm glad that I'm a person who don't give a fuck about what other people are saying about me. I think and do what I'm saying about myself, because I'm not afraid to express my emotion. And I'm not scared. I'm not regretting even. I'm not regretting, because I'm proud to be who I am. I'm not scared even a little. Even a little, I'm not scared. Gore mang o reng ka nna? Nna ke boletswe ke sale while I still young, ke serwa, ke swarwa makgotla, ke sale monyane. So now dulungela tšeo awa e no ba a water under the bridge. It's nothing to me. I have no worry to do about it. So my topic today is that I don't want the things of which are happening now to grow and grow happen and to continue happening. Because if they continue happening, God is going to get angry. God is going to get mad about it. Power to Pan-Africanism. Power to Pan-Africanism. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like mine.